The far-sighted swan. Once there was a huge tree in a forest. Its strong branches had spread far on all sides. A flight of swans had made their nests among the branches of this tree. They had been living safely in these nets for a long time. One of the swans was very wise and far-sighted. One day, this swan saw a twiner grown near the roots of the tree. He asked one of his companions, "Do you see the twiner grown near the roots of this tree?" "Of course I see it, but that is so small. Can it do us any harm?" asked the second swan in surprise. The wise swan addressed his companions and said, "Friends, this small twiner will grow thicker and harder in due course of time and curl round the tree stem." "So what?" asked one of the swans. "Don't you see that any hunter will be able to climb up the tree by means of this twiner? Shall we remain safe in that case?" replied the wise swan. "But it is very small so far. It is not advisable to destroy it now," said all the other swans in one voice. "Harmful things must be destroyed when they are small. This twiner is soft and thin, and so it can be cut and uprooted easily now. When it has grown thick and hard, it will be difficult to cut it. It may be a source of danger then," warned the wise swan. "We will deal with it then," retorted the other swans carelessly. So the twiner remained intact since the wise swan's warning had been ignored. As a result, it grew thicker and harder. Also, it curled round the stem of the tree. Now, one day, when all the swans were away to look for food, a bird catcher happened to come to that tree. "Well, this tree is the abode of swans. How safely they have built their nests! I must catch all of them by today evening," murmured the bird catcher to himself. Thinking so, the bird catcher climbed up the tree by means of the twiner. Setting a trap to catch the swans, he came down at once. The swans returned to their nests at dusk. They could not notice the trap, so as soon as they flew down to their nests, they got entrapped in the net laid by the bird catcher. In spite of their best efforts, they could not get free. They shouted, "Who will save us now? This cruel bird catcher will kill us all." "Why are you shouting now, friends? You did not heed my warning and result is before you," replied the wise swan. Then he consoled them, saying, "It is of no use crying now. Take heart. We will have to do something for saving ourselves from the bird catcher. Otherwise, he will catch us." "We all beg your pardon, brother, for ignoring your warning, but only you can get us out of this danger," said the other swans in one voice. "Listen to me then," said the wise swan. "When the bird catcher comes tomorrow morning, we should feign death. We should remain lying motionless, holding our breaths. He will start taking us out of the trap and placing us on the ground one by one. When he places the last of us on the ground, we should fly away all at once." All the swans agreed to the plan. The bird catcher came the next morning. Climbing up the tree, he found all the swans lying dead within the trap. So he started taking them out of the trap and placing them on the ground one by one. When the hunter had thrown the last swan on the ground, all the swans flew away all at once before the bird catcher could come down. "Oh, all of them are alive! What a fool I am! I took them to be dead and placed them on the ground. What a big deception on their part!" The bird catcher came down the tree, dejected and doleful. Amazed and repentant, the bird catcher left the place with a view to find some other game. Moral of the story: people who are not far-sighted have to repent in the long run.